The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Only features. Oh, did he ever get you any? You never thought about these things. I mean it. They're only please. Everybody, sit down. Somewhere, anywhere. Please, just sit down. Mr. Grant will see all of you. Now, honey, there's no use showing me your book. I'm not Catholic. Oh, yeah. Did he lie?
Oh, I don't know. He hardly said anything.
Carol, bring, please. Here. Oh, you're next. Go right in. Hi there.
Hello. Sit down, please. You want to tell me your name?
Oh, it's Carol Brinkley.
Have you ever done any work in pictures?
Well, yes, of course. That is, I've done modeling. You know, for photographers. Well, I brought some photos of poses. I posed in about every position I could think of, so I could show everything. Well, I mean, almost.
Well, that's very nice. Thank you very much for coming in.
Oh. Well, don't you want to see my book? With all the poses?
Well, you could leave a picture with my secretary if you like on your way out.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Hello. A groomy office. You could live here. Oh, hi, Mr. Grant.
Hello. Have a seat.
Well, my name's Susannah Ray. And I didn't bring any book of photographs because I can't afford them. But what do you need photographs when you can look at me? I can strike all the poses. Or would you like an audition?
Well, thanks, but I don't think you really have to audition.
But we're always auditioning, all of us, all the time, for each other. We try on different personalities to see if they fit, to see if they please. We're always being everything but ourselves.
Those are lines from the script.
Don't put your wet lips on me, little man. Don't even look at me with those dumb, pleading eyes. I'm not for you. Find yourself an ordinary woman. I am the new goddess.
Well, that is the character of Abby. How did you know that I was going to be casting her?
I read the book and I guessed. And I came because I am Abby.
Oh.
Mr. Grant, I know all about that world of the hangers-on in the book. All those hopeful outsiders standing forever just outside the studio gates. But like Abby, I'm going to pass right through those gates.
Good for you.
It says so in my horoscope.
Well, let's just say that the stars suggest I read you for the part.
I knew you'd say that when I woke up this morning.
If you leave your address and telephone number with my secretary, we'll be in touch.
Bye.
Goodbye, Miss Ray.
If you'll tell me what it is you're looking for, perhaps I can display it.
Donkey, guess what? I'm gonna
Okay, baby, if that's what you want.
No, Duncan, you gotta say more than that. Duncan, please say more than that, please.
So you're getting to pictures. I mean, it's the same old establishment rat race. And the only way to win in a rat race is to be a rat.
No. Duncan, you have to say you believe it. Please, I have to have positive thoughts all around me. Please say you believe it, please.
Hey, I believe.
Thanks, John. All I can do is try. See you later.
Well, Kevin, what's the verdict?
Oh, I finally got the go-ahead to start my picture, didn't you know?
No. Well, shouldn't that make you look a little happier? Or do you want some coffee?
Yeah, thank you. Well, I got the go-ahead, all right, but at a reduced budget and with about half the time schedule that I need. And since you've made it quite plain that you do not care for the script, I thought that just maybe you had something to do with John's decision.
Mr. Bracken makes many decisions without consulting me. Possibly because he's head of the studio.
Yeah, but you do have his ear.
For the record, all I said was I thought Kevin deserved a chance to prove his faith in his picture.
I'm sorry, Sue. And thank you very much. Now, if I pull it off, it's going to take a miracle. We're supposed to start in the 6th, and I haven't even cast the role of Abby yet. I have to find somebody who is charming, sweet on the outside, with the soul of an axe murderess.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever done any acting, Sue?
All the time. Like smiling when I'd rather throw something.
Susannah Ray around here?
Yeah, somewhere around here. I'll take it.
Okay.
Hi, baby.
Here it is again.
What is it?
The cherry, it means success. And the sun, success, happiness, new life. They've come up 3 times now, and they always come up with destiny. Come on, Duncan, I can't see what I'm doing.
Hey, the rent's due, you know.
It is not. I already paid you.
That was for last week. Is it another week? Time flies.
Sir,
Some dude just brought it.
that's from the studio. Oh, it's script. Miss Susannah Ray. Come read for the part of Abby, Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. Signed, Kevin Grant. It's going to happen. It really is.
I thought you knew it all the time.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Right, I've got it. Okay, now about the preview. What time are you going to...
No, I'm Susannah Ray, and it's 10:30.
Wait, Miss Ray, wait.
Morning, I'm ready. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, that's all right. Susanna Ray, Diane Waring. Diane Susannah. Look, could you step outside for a minute? Now. Now, on second thought, why don't you just step? Do you want to sit down? There's something I have to explain to you, Susannah. We tried to call you this morning, but there was no answer. I wanted to tell you that the role of Abby has already been cast. Miss Waring is going to play it. You see, Diane is under contract here at the studio, and she was my first choice for the part. Unfortunately, she was already committed to another picture. Well, this morning I just found out that that picture has been postponed, and of course now Diane is available to play Abby after all. I'm sorry if I've caused you any problems. I know it must be a disappointment. I can tell you I was very impressed with you, and the first chance that I have to use you, I'll call you.
Miss Ray?
I'm glad I found you. I just wanted to tell you that I know what you were feeling in the office. You had your heart set on that part, didn't you? We all go through that. We build up such a large dream and then, ka-choom. It's really a dumb way to live, isn't it?
I came all apart.
It looked as though you wanted to cut my heart out on the spot.
I just went all blank. Like I was in shock or something. Oh, but I didn't mean you.
Why don't you have a seat? You're really having a rough time, aren't you?
I've been probing rock bottom for quite a while now. Think now I've overshot it.
You've got a job?
Well, not exactly. I mean, I wait tables at a little place down at the beach called the Shoestring, and they don't pay me. But, get all I want to eat.
Let's have a cup of coffee. I have an idea.
Okay. Did you have a hard time, too, before you got started in the movie?
No, not as rough as you. My family has always had money.
Well, it's better that way.
Well, I don't think that my father especially wants me to be an actress, but, he hasn't tried to stop me yet.
Nobody tried to start or stop me. My father walked. Oh, I guess it was years ago. My mother's up in Fresno, I guess. She's what you'd call an aging B-girl in a nightclub without any dream left at all. That's not going to happen to me.
Cream?
Yes, please.
Well, I don't know whether you're going to be interested, but, well, I've been thinking. I've done 4 pictures for Century now. Not the greatest part, but I might say that I've been launched. But, I was wondering if, you'd consider working for me.
For you?
Well, I need somebody to help me with my clothes and, do my fan mail and run lines with me. Sort of like a friend.
You mean you do that for me? Wow. You're really beautiful.
Only if you want to.
Want to? Whoa. You could ask me to do anything for you. I mean, just anything. Don't be afraid to ask me to do anything at all.
No, I don't mean rewrite the scene. I mean, why doesn't Abby drive to the beach after she has the affair with...
Because it doesn't make any sense that way. Why would she whip off to the beach? The guy's just told her he loves her.
I'll read it again.
Don't strain yourself.
Sure is pretty bad.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Mr. Grant.
Diane told me that you're going to be here. I think it's great.
Oh, I think she's great.
You're not still mad at her?
Oh, I was never mad at you, Mr. Grant. It was just me, I guess. I was dreaming too big.
Well, I'm glad you're going to be around.
So am I. I really love it here. I love even the smell of it. There's always such a marvelous excitement in the air, you know? It makes me think that in here is the reality and out there is the make-believe. I'm a nut.
You want to know something?
Gather around with
So am I.
Hi, Kevin. Jono, Chris.
Hello, Kevin.
Morning, Diane. Ben. Now, the opening is a little talky. We'll try to find the cuts as we go.
You can't make any cuts in the opening. The audience has to know exactly what's happening or they won't understand why Abby is running.
Well, we can pare it down a little. It's too long and too explicit.
I wanted it to be explicit. I wrote it that way.
Don't worry. They'll understand it. It's not such a terribly involved scene. And will you cut that hammering, will you?
No.
Don't forget that the camera is showing her reaction.
No.
You don't have to say it if you can show it.
Jono, where were you when the pages were blank?
Okay, Chris, you wrote it.
Why is it everybody knows better than the writer how to write the scene?
It can be improved. That's all I'm saying. Heaven save us from touchy writers.
Why don't we just try it the way it's written before you jump in with your big meat axe?
Meat axe?
Stop it, shut up! Why do you keep yelling at each other? Your voices are so ugly. Stop it, don't. Stop it. Come on, They used to yell each other like that at night. The bedroom I could hear them yelling and yelling and yelling.
over here.
Oh, yes. I see her. Susannah. Okay, Sleeper. Good.
What are you doing?
Duncan, I thought you were still in the shop.
What'd you put in your purse?
I swiped some of your orange babies.
That acid means a lot to me, you know.
Got plenty left.
Have you been taking trips without me?
No, Duncan, you know I don't trip. I got some weird friends, that's all.
It doesn't matter. You can have some whenever you want. But, hey, listen. Why don't we trip out together sometime? I can show you the way to San Jose or Phoenix or anywhere.
No, thanks. Duncan, the rent's been paid.
So what? What's wrong with cheering each other up? On your way down, depressed.
Not me. My horoscope says the path is still upward.
All right. You ready to drive you to work?
No. I'll hitch to work later. But you can take me to the point.
What for?
It's a full moon, Duncan. And the moon is in my second house. I have to meditate.
You want me to come and meditate with you?
No.
Sure, if you want to sacrifice reality.
Excuse me. Donna, can you tell me about the discotheque fight so I can work out the staging?
I don't know. Can you make it different?
Sure, we got all kinds of fights. I'll give you a Western brawl where we smash mirrors and break up the furniture, an Eastern vicious with knives, a comedy cold count, Baroque bash, and then there's plain pandemonium.
Baroque bash sounds right to me.
Right, you want lots of yelling and screaming, but nobody gets hurt.
One guy gets a bloody nose. It's in my script if anybody bothered to read it.
Sure, Baroque. Very little blood and the music keeps playing.
Sounds fine. Let me know when I can see some kind of a run-through.
See you later.
See ya.
That's not the way I wrote it, if anybody cares.
On Baroque bash? That's it.
Dono, Chris?
Good morning.
Good morning, Kevin. Mr. Grant?
Hi, Susannah. How do you feel?
Marvelous. I slept beautifully. Kevin, I want to apologize for yesterday. Whatever it was, it's gone.
Oh, that's good.
Don't worry, I'll make up for it today.
I'm not worried. Excuse me.
I'll get your orange juice. I just can't explain what happened. Nothing happened. You just had a case of the vapors. Can't girls still have the vapors these days? I had an aunt, I remember. She had vapors. She had spells of what she called coming all over queer. I used to give her gin for it.
All right, everybody, let's get to it.
Coming, Jono. Thank you, Susannah, for taking such good care of me.
cup of coffee.
Hello, Kevin. I want to see Diane.
Is she just fine? Just fine? Have a cup of coffee.
Do I get the tiny impression that you don't want me on your set?
Well, isn't it a little early to start checking on us already?
I'm not checking on you, Kevin. I'm just concerned about Diane.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I set her off, telling her too much about the time schedule, how difficult the part was.
Look, I know you're under a lot of pressure, but maybe if you'd relax, everybody else would.
Oh, you're right. You're right. On the other hand, I probably could relax a lot better if I felt I had a little more backing from you and Bracken.
My backing isn't necessary, Kevin. Mr. Bracken makes up his own mind. I do admit, however, that I have opinions. Look, I don't see any reason at all to have the character Abby kill herself at the end of the picture. It's completely downbeat and it doesn't serve any purpose. Well, I just don't think that the picture business is so cold and so brutal. It is not a jungle.
Yeah, but the book paints it that way. And I urged Bracken to buy the rights because I found the book valid and exciting. Now, why should I change it?
You're the producer, Kevin. Make it your way.
I will, Sylvia. I will. Come on. I'll walk you back to your office.
All right. I'll go peacefully.
Mr. Grant's office? Yes, just a minute. What? She's what? Oh, my gosh. Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant.
What is it, Mitch?
They need you on set right away.
What's the matter now?
Diane, she's tearing up the place.
Oh, no.
She's flipping out or something.
Oh, my.
He's on his way.
Dolly Swartstone.
Tough cops.
We promised them a warrant. Let's go get it.
Beautiful chicks.
It's not against the law to like a policeman, is it?
Hippies? Love. Really bad guys.
Tell me, what did you see? Did you see me kill my wife? Finish him.
You understand you have the right to remain silent? What you say may be used against you and that you have a right to an attorney?
Crime doesn't pay. The Felony Squad. Weeknights on Fox.
How can anyone want to this big studio? It's too hot. Have the studio to start some air conditioning.
What's going on?
Get out! I don't want anyone in here. Get out! Get out! Oh, stinks. You smell awful.
Diane, what's the matter with you?
It's coming.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I've had it. Now you cut it out, or I'm going to bounce you right off this picture.
Oh, my God. My face. You've broken my face. Oh, it's all cracked. I could feel it. Oh, Daddy. Where's Daddy? I want Daddy. Lift me up. Lift me up.
Diane, baby, what is it? What's wrong?
I don't like it here. Oh, I don't like it here.
All right. Come on, I'll take you home.
I do that.
Somebody call the studio doctor. Tell him to meet us at Diane's house. I'm taking her home.
Should I come too?
No, just call a doctor.
I find nothing the matter with her, Mr. Grant. Nothing physical. She is a bit overwrought emotionally.
Yeah, and that's funny. Because that isn't like her. Do you suppose she could have taken something?
Well, I asked her that. She said she didn't. But perhaps she did. An upper, a pep pill, or something. Actresses sometimes get a little bit unsure.
I know.
Is she under any special strain?
Well, this is her biggest role so far, but... No, I don't think it's that much strain.
All right, let her rest, and we'll see how she is tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nice job, Davy. I like it.
Thanks. What do you say, Jonah?
Fine, I'll buy that.
Well, see you first day of shooting.
See ya.
Let's go.
Good idea.
Good night.
Thank you, boys.
Right.
Thank you.
So long, Kevin.
Well, what else were you able to do today?
We did our best. Susannah read for Diane.
How'd she do?
Pretty good, but that doesn't help much, does it?
I don't know.
Well, maybe tomorrow.
Take care. Thank you.
See you.
You understand? That's what we're all afraid of, all of us, all the time. That the time will come when no one will care about us. That we'll die, and no one will grieve.
Susannah?
I was just practicing so I could help Diane with the scene tomorrow.
Why don't we just leave that for the director?
Oh, of course. I was just trying to help. Is she all right now?
Yeah.
You see, I can't help having ideas about Abby because I know about her. I mean, I know how she lives and the people she talks to and how she speaks and how she thinks. For example, remember the scene where she rejects David? There. Where she starts the I don't love you speech. It says she should speak bitingly, savagely. But she wouldn't. Abby doesn't care.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, listen. This is how Abby would do it. Why must I love only you? Why even use that silly word? It's such a hairy old lie. Nobody loves. Nobody ever has. Why get hung up on one love over another? See? She's being honest. She's not attacking him.
It's not bad. You may be right.
I have to go. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Passing by, I thought I might drop in and say hello. Can you sit down for a minute?
Oh, sure. Would you like a beer?
No, thank you. Where should we sit?
Over there.
Okay. It's nice. I like it. What's she on?
I don't know. They have their own world. It's not mine.
You never join that?
Not me. I like to be in total control at all times. Did you come down here to serve some of the fringe people for background for your movie?
Something like that.
Or was it something else?
Like what?
Maybe you wanted to find out a little more about me, for instance. Because you're worried about Diane. I mean, after all, I wanted that part very badly, and I may be doing a little voodoo. I mean, like sticking pins in wax dolls or something.
Oh, maybe you are.
Except that I happen to think Diane is the most beautiful human being I've ever known in my entire life, and I'll always be grateful to her. Oh, wow. There I was in front of the mirror rehearsing her part. Wonder what she must have thought. Mr. Grant, I don't know what the matter is with Diane. But I just know she'll pull through for you. I just know it. I just know she'll get herself together. Diane's going to be a big star. It says so in her horoscope.
Do you believe in horoscopes?
Oh, sure I believe in horoscopes. For example, what month were you born in? Mid-October?
Yeah, how did you know?
You're a Libra. I can tell. Libra.
Now, maybe I ought to consult you about the future of my picture.
Oh, I've already made a horoscope, Ralph. It's going to be very good and very special. And it's going to make a star of Diane. I already told her so.
You, always know what's going to happen?
Oh, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Sometimes you can get a hint of something that could happen, you know? And maybe if you think about it hard enough, it will happen. But if you didn't know something could happen, then you wouldn't know what to think about. And you miss out on the entire thing. See?
Oh, yeah, I see. I think. When do you get finished here?
Oh, anytime now.
Do you wanna ride home?
Oh, I love it.
Okay, let's go.
That's what I don't really dig. Why anybody wants to blow his mind with drugs when all you have to do is listen to the ocean and see the moonlight shining on the waves and the lights in the cities are like hot jewels. I mean, just living you could blow your mind. Just loving to live.
Yeah. I'm glad we had this little talk, Susannah.
So am I. It's nice of you to bring me home.
You live here?
Well, that's the way my life seemed to be, floating. So I thought I might as well live on a boat. Mr. Grant, do you want me to stay off the set?
No, Susannah, I want you there.
Thank you. Remember, think bright, shiny thoughts.
Good night.
We should have come home 2 hours ago. If I yawn again, I'm going to dislocate my jaw.
Right.
Right. Shall we have a nightcap? I'm glad you and Mr. Bracken finally got to laughing together. You started out fairly tense. Did you hear that Mr. Bracken is the illegitimate son of John Barrymore?
Huh?
Well, you finally heard something I said.
I'm sorry. It's the picture. My mind just keeps going around and around with it.
What about me?
What do you mean?
A drink, please.
Oh, yeah, you did ask for one, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I always hear you. Always. I just register late.
I suppose that's what I mean. I don't see you. You work night after night, and then when we are together, your mind is still at the studio. Join me sometime, will you? Just look me right in the face with full recognition.
Hey, babe, don't I know you from someplace? Aren't you the girl with the pink mole next to her neighbor?
Why, yes. How did you know?
I'm a molester.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Marge. I don't mean to be so preoccupied. It's just... Well, it's Diane. First she's all right, then she isn't. It's happened 4 times now. I don't know what to do about it. We've had one full day of rehearsal since we started. Happens again, I guess I'm going to have to test Susannah, that's all.
You think she could do it?
She knows the part well enough. She's fond of saying that she is Abby.
This is going to sound villainous. Kind of like I'm twirling my mustache.
Well, go ahead.
Do you think there's any coincidence in the fact that Susannah's working so close to Diane and wanting the part so badly? You did sort of check her out the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, sort of.
And?
She's all open and direct. Ingenuous, really. Just doesn't figure.
Open, direct, and ingenuous. Kevin, women are actresses. We all are.
All right, I could be mistaken, I guess. But I'm a producer. I'm supposed to know a performance when I see one.
Kevin, don't you know that men's eyes, even when they're noble producers, are only dimly connected to their brain? Men see through their glands.
Is that a fact now?
Aren't we always telling men what to think?
Susannah? How do you feel, Diane?
I feel great. But that's happened before, hasn't it? I just can't believe anything can happen today. I'm as steady as a rock. And I feel it just can't happen again.
Okay. Anything you want?
No, no, thank you. Susannah's ready with everything before I even know I want it. Kevin, all I want is not to let you down again.
Come on.
Let's see if we can run through the whole thing right from the top.
Yes.
All right, we're going to have a perfect read-through. As written. No interruptions, no pauses.
Here, love, you forgot your little secret. My little secret. I would have died without it.
Got those lines from the script?
Oh, yes, that's when Abby gives her the little flask of brandy. We've been running lines so much, we begin to talk like them. I almost forgot. I found this funky little flask in a junk shop. I meant to show it to you. I thought you might like to use it in the picture. It's Victorian, I think for little ladies who needed a belt away from home.
It's very nice. Now, let's begin where Abby's running along the beach. She's out of breath. She stumbles. She sprawls in the sand. It gets in her mouth and her eyes. Kevin, I want to keep going. What are you doing? Kevin.
Some orange juice, Susannah?
Oh, thank you. I've already had mine.
Have some more.
Okay.
Drink it all down, Abby.
Looking at me like that.
I'll bet. What was in it? What was in it, Susannah? Answer me! Now, you put something in that orange juice. You tell me what it was, or I'm going to tear the head right off your body. What kind of a sick human being are you? Now, I've known some pretty selfish people in this business, but nothing as bad as you. Anything is all right, isn't it? Anything at all, just as long as you move ahead. Any rotten trick in the world to anyone, me, everyone else in this room, to Diane, who went out of her way to make you a friend of hers. Stab her in the back, cut her throat, anything at all, just as long as you get what you're after.
There wasn't enough acid in that orange juice to hurt her.
Just enough to knock her out of the part, right? So you could move right in.
Diane's beautiful, but she's not happy. No one is happy but me. You all know that now, don't you? All of you. I am Abby.
You get out of here. Get off this set. Get off this lot. Get away from me.
I am Abby.
Should we really let her go like that? I mean, what is she going to do? She needs help, Kevin.
I gave her help. I let her walk out of here alive. Let's get started, Jono.
Wow, I never saw anything like that.
Forget it. A week's work to do. Today.
But if she really thinks she is Abby, she's going to do exactly what Abby does.
Let's get on with it, love.
She's going to go to the point at the beach, just as Abby does, and throw herself off into the rocks and kill herself.
Diane, stop building a drama. I have a very short fuse right now. There is no charity in me. I don't care what happens to her. What are you doing now?
Hello, front gate, please. Yes, this is Diane Waring. Would you stop Susannah Ray when she comes through? Just tell her... Oh, all right, thank you. She's already gone through. She hitched a ride with someone.
All right, that's that. Now, she's not going to get somebody to drive her all the way to Point Doom just so she can jump off. That makes no sense.
Susannah always hitches rides, and people take her exactly where she wants to go.
That's enough. I don't want to hear any more about her.
What if she dies? What if she dies, Kevin? How important is a movie to you anyway?
Diane!
Susannah?
Why did you never come out here?
Let's go away from here.
Did you think I was going to jump?
Let me take you home.
Poor, dear, sweet little square. You're like something out of a nice old book. Little Women.
Come on, please.
It's poor Susannah, lying all crushed and broken on the cruel rocks. So pitiful. Diane, you're beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, did you bring the whole studio out to save me? Where's Mr. Brackens? I don't understand why you thought I was going to jump. I don't understand it. Why would I do that? Don't you understand? I was born with all the signs of greatness. I could do anything in the world. I could do anything. Nobody has to worry about me. Nobody. Don't you cry for Susannah.
some lunch.
What a nice invitation. What would you have done if he had been in?
I'd have seen him, and then I would have asked you to lunch.
I accept. What's brightened your life so nicely?
He started shooting. It's going fast, and it's going beautiful. And you have a lovely smile. By the way, we're not having Abby kill herself in the end either. She'll get help instead, like we're doing for Susannah. Funny. The way Susannah taught us how to write the final script.
Why, Kevin, is that an admission of error?
Confidentially, yes.